It was like going to the gym for my imagination.
A lot of those shows, like, it was about young kids trying to figure out who they were, what they were trying to be, or what their place was.
Especially with the live action Aussie shows, there were certain nuances that just resonated.
Our children were little. I thought Australian TV was wonderful. The Australian kids programs, I thought they were absolutely wonderful.
I was obsessed with the Wiggles when I was little.
I loved High Five so much.
I remember there was a really good show on Channel 9 when I was a kid called Spellbinders.
My little brothers would literally jump up and hop around the house. And that was a really a fond memory I have of them. As soon as the tune started, they were up and jumping, and then they'd come back.
Another one, Little Elvis Jones, that was a banger.
Bananas in Pyjamas was also heavily featured. I was always B1, my younger brother was B2.
When I went to Ireland, that was my nickname with the Irish kids in Limerick. They'd call me Skippy and start jumping around like crazy.
And that stuck with us throughout life, so if he's watching this, you're still B2.
I revisited Dance Academy last year with my entire family.
I look on YouTube at kids shows that I used to watch more than I should.
Watching the trailer on YouTube with like this explosion of nostalgia, I could taste the cheese and Vegemite toasties that I would eat while watching this show.
I had my little cousin who was 13 at the time who was visiting me, and my idea of like bonding with him was being like, here's this show that I liked when I was your age, watch it.
If I'm talking with friends from that time, if I'm talking with my sister in particular, it's remembering shows that we watched and quoting lines back and forth to each other.
Showing those shows to other people from other countries is a source of pride so much as here's a way to help you understand Australia and its very unique culture.
You know, working with younger dudes and other dudes in their mid-20s, and we'd be talking in the lunchroom about like Round the Twist, and then someone would go, oh man, what are you guys talking about? Like, oh mate, you didn't see Round the Twist, what are you doing? You need to watch this, it's great, it's a classic.
I feel like Australian TV seemed somehow better than particularly US TV at tapping into that idea of the misfit, which is kind of how you feel when you're a kid. You're a bit awkward, you don't know where you belong.
Oh yeah, it just broadens your outlook and opinions, I think, when you get to see other people in the same country who have such different experiences to you.
So much of my understanding of Australia and Australian culture, especially at an early age, was very much informed by those shows.
Trust us, we're bananas.